Hola mi gente, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, to my 2 subscribers. If you're new here, hola, my name is Cynthia and welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to finally go over my 2026 planner lineup. I am like super late to this. I mean, normally we do these November, sometime in December, and we have already started 2026 and I have not shared my lineup. That's how my life has been, guys. Yeah, and I've even have a few videos that I've recorded. I even have a few videos from 2025 that never made it onto here. So I'm like super behind, guys. I'm like, it's nothing I can do. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, take one breath at a time. It's what it is. This is what my life is right now. So right in front of me, I'm just gonna start with that. I can see here I have my mini. I'm gonna update this. I am going to change the cover. I've decided I'm going to change the disc. In my mini, I have my work planner, which I don't even know if I have one that's empty that I can actually... I did cut some out. Just give me a second, guys. I just got to remember where the heck I put it. 1 second. And I'm back. Wow, the stress that I went through just to try to find this. Okay, so for my work planner, I use these inserts that are from Fancy Plans Co. She calls it her all-in-one week, so you get a monthly. And you can get it in different sizes. I have it for my mini planner. I just feel like this works best for me for work, especially that it's something that I can just throw into my bag and take with me to work. So it's been working for years, guys, and I'm not going to change it up. So this is the calendar. Then this is how the all-in-one week looks. So you have some like important things here. I usually just decorate the section here. Here she has it as habits. I do try to always check off, like work on something every day. So there's certain tasks at work that I have that I want to make sure that I am checking on, or try to at least every day. So that's what I put here. I do write out the calendar here, and then I usually just highlight whatever week we're on. I do a top 3 of what I want to focus on this week. Here, I usually just keep tabs of when I'm in the office, when I work from home, if I take days off, if I take sick days. Since this is my work planner too, I also keep track of when I work my side hustle. Here for notes, it depends. Sometimes I'll write a quote, a word, or I'll just decorate over it. Over here, I usually decorate over it also. Here, I do have an Amazon storefront, so sometimes I try to, which I've been behind on that too, make videos to upload to my Amazon storefront, you know. And then when you make videos, you gotta edit, you gotta upload, all that stuff. So sometimes I use this section here to track that. And then down here, one of the main reasons I love this so much is because, especially for work, I'm like a list person. So I like to use this for me to list what I want to get accomplished for that day at work. And on the weekend, because I said, like, sometimes I have a side hustle during the weekend, I also sometimes use the weekend part of it here as well. So this is what I've been using. This is from Fancy Plans Co. She calls it the week all-in-one. This has been around with me for a while now, I think for most of 2025, and I'm bringing it into 2026 because I love it and it's been working for me for work. So if there's nothing wrong with it, then why knock it? So these are available as printables as well. So I am part of her printable club, so I already printed January and February. And yes, I still haven't planned. That's how behind I am. I am filming this on, oh my gosh, what's today's date? The 3rd, I think, or the 4th. I don't know. It's the weekend, guys. It's the 4th. It's the 4th. So it's Sunday and the work week starts tomorrow, and I still haven't done it. So yeah, that just gives you an example how behind I am. The next section in here is my fitness. I've always loved carrying my fitness with me because I feel like when I'm at work, I can keep track of what I am doing during my health and fitness too. It's called fitness, but it's really my health and fitness. I've been using the Happy Planner mini planner for the longest. It's undated. They no longer make this. I just keep being lucky and finding them. So this is an example. I made this spread and I didn't even use it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna As you can see, I dated these. So I'll just probably put some white out or just find some other stickers that I can just put over these right here, because this is a perfect spread here. I'm not gonna put it to waste. So this is one of the reasons why I love the mini for my oh my gosh, for my fitness, is because I love to track when I'm at work, like my meals. Because sometimes when you go away, you know, you're not home, even though I think nowadays, now even when I'm home, it's like, it might be even worse. But anyway, I like to track of what I'm eating for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. And then I do squeeze in like whatever snack I'm having. Down here, I can put my exercises. As you can see, I love to decorate it with my washi, of course. I don't know, the mini fitness planner has worked for me, and as long as I can keep finding them, they're gonna keep coming with me year after year. I know other companies have put out mini fitness planners as well, but I love this layout that Happy Planner has. Like, I'm just so used to it. So once I run out and I can no longer find it, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But with all of that said, let me show you the ones that I was lucky enough to find on Mercari. I found this one on Mercari. And I think I paid, it wasn't even a lot. I think 20 bucks. It was definitely under 20 bucks. And I was like, yes, please, because I love this layout. So this one is a little bit different. I don't think I ever had this one. I had this one that had like the real life situation going on. And then this one I think was more, I forgot the name of them. But anyway, this is the one that I got. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June. Now the person that I bought it from, she did like already pre-label these, but that's all she did was pre-label the months, which the way my situation has been is like I wasn't even doing that because that's how crazy my life was. But this is my sign. This is my sign to get back on track with my stuff. So that's the month, the dashboards, and then this is how the month. So whatever year she bought this for, she did tell me that for the month of January, she kind of like already went over here and predated it. But that's not a big deal for me either, because I'm just gonna white it out, because I know January 1st for this year was on a Thursday, so just have to white out these. I'll white out all of these, and then I have plenty of stickers, guys. Like, I love undated planners for this reason alone, because I don't want to feel that pressure that I have to follow a planner. So I don't mind. I'm gonna redate all of this, and she only did it for the month of January. So let me just, so this is how it looks. So if you guys have not seen it, and I don't know how many of these are out there, and don't go searching, guys, because I need them to be available for me. So this is how the layout looks. It's kind of like the wellness, but just in a mini. That's exactly what it is. Which actually, that just kind of like, does Happy Planner still do the wellness mini? I mean, if they do the wellness mini, then I can probably do the wellness mini. So the calendar has this colorful stripe here, but during the week it's plain. It has like these colors here, but when it came to my fitness, I didn't care because I don't mind the color for my fitness. But yeah, that's how it looks. So this is what I'm going to be using for my 2026 mini fitness planner. So that's what I have in my mini here. So I combine my work planner with my fitness planner, and then these back sections here, I separate them into my work sections that I use, and in the back I usually keep like a very super random whole bunch of different pages. This is my brain dump page, I guess you can call it, because whatever pops into my head when I'm at work, this is what I use back here. It's like a whole bunch of randoms. So that is my mini. Okay, so next, that's right here, is my Sterling Ink B6. I have been using this, which I also fell off of this, guys. I have been using this as my daily, let me get you a good page, a good week, I should say. My daily, my to-do list, pretty much. So whatever pops into my head that I have something to do, I put it in here. This is how I've been using it. So whatever I need to do, I pop it in here. There's no order, there's no nothing. It's just a to-do list, guys. Some of them were completely full, some of them were empty. Let me show you another completely full one. Like whatever I know that I need to do, I put it in here. It doesn't mean if I write it, I usually do try to like keep it under the day, but if not, I just put whatever I need to do with what I need to do, and then I just mark it off. It doesn't need to like fall under a certain day, because some days I might have more things to do than others. So it doesn't always have to be like perfect. So that's how I've been using this. And then in the back, I've been using it as my, when I do my YouTube lives, I do my notes pages, which I got this idea from Creatively Lisa Marie. I'm not even gonna knock it. Like when I saw her do her lives and she was doing like note pages, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to do note pages too, because that's just me. So I truly appreciate for her, you know, inspiring me to do these for my note pages. And I didn't even get to catch up. Like you're gonna see post-it notes here. I was supposed to put, I was using the Sterling Ink, I forgot what they call this, the monthly dashboard, and I didn't even do like some of them. I completely fell behind. But yeah, so that's what I use my B6 for. It's just like my day, like a running to-do list. And then in the back, I use it for my notes pages for my lives. Then here, which I don't know if I'm going to continue this, guys, but I was using this in 2025. I love this to the bottom of my heart. But I noticed that I was just decorating it and then not using it. I was using this as my TV journal because I do, guys, I watch so many shows and I watch so many movies. Like that's my thing. So I thought it would be fun to keep like a TV journal / movie journal. And this is probably not the best example because this is actually a new one, but I was using my DEK Design subscriptions. And this, I actually went from the horizontal to the vertical, which this was my first time trying the vertical here, and I freaking love it. And I didn't even get to use it. So this is why I'm saying I don't know if this is going to really keep moving forward with me in 2026. I'm gonna probably try it, but then again, we're already, like I said, January 4th, and I haven't even looked at this planner. But I personally did enjoy when I was doing it. I enjoyed printing out the pictures of all the TV shows that I was watching because my memory sucks, guys, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, you know what, let me just make a journal, because then I have something that I could flip through and be like, you know what, I did watch that, and it had this person and that person. Like that was the whole point of me doing it, because I really truly do enjoy watching my TV shows and watching movies whenever I get a chance, because that was the other problem, is my life got very complicated. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's here. This is brand new. I only got to do the October month. I didn't even think I got to do any of the, I didn't do December. I just completely fell off, guys. So yeah, this is here. My hopes is that I can continue it in 2026, but for right now, the way my life is right now, I'm just keeping this right here. It is a dated, but like I said, I don't care if I have to redate things, so that doesn't bother me. And I got this for like $10 or $11 when Erin Condren was having like this huge clearance sale. So it's here, and it's gonna remain on my desk. And you know, I am just hoping that one day my life can get back in order, and I can get back into all my planners the way that I used to be before. Because when I was in them all the way I was before, it was like, it was truly like an escape for me. So that is what I have in my desk right now. Let me show you what I have on the side. So this planner right here is another planner that I introduced to myself in 2025 in the summertime. This is a teacher planner from Erin Condren. Now, the way that I got these dashboards from Sterling Art, which are freaking gorgeous, and I didn't even get to use them, but it's okay, they're here. And you can use my code Cynthia25 to save 25% on Sterling Art. When I first bought this planner, my thoughts was to, Well, the monthly I wanted to use for Creatively Lisa Marie's, oh my gosh, I never get the freaking name right. Use up your stash or smash up your stash. I don't know. I always get this wrong. She's gonna freaking kill me. But I was like, okay, this will be cool for me to use it in this monthly. And then I thought maybe it might catch up. But then I was like, no, I think I'm gonna use it here. But I don't know. It's something that I did like 1 month and then I fell off again, like everything else in my life. So my original plan was, I wanted to use this kind of like my TV journal, but use this as my memory journal for like my post on Instagram. Like I wanted to keep pictures of all the posts that I've done. And I was like, you know what? That's just gonna be a little bit too much. So I was thinking and thinking, and if you guys have been following me, I've been talking about how I was using the dashboard. I might as well bring it out because that's the other plan I have to talk about, which is, hold on guys, I'm coming. Okay, so this is a dashboard layout. Okay, so in here, the reason you see 2 of them is because I have purchased this one because this one is undated. Like I said, I love undated planners, and I loved like this whole vibe that this planner has going on. I'm not even gonna open it because then I realized after I purchased this one, I was like, wait a minute, I completely forgot I had this one. This one was from like 2022 to 2023, and I don't even think that I got to use it. And look, some of them I decorated and I didn't even get to use. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm actually gonna go into these and I'm gonna reuse some of these spreads that I didn't even get to use. I mean, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. But anyway, so this was my plan. So I decided, the reason that I felt like the social media planner wasn't working for me is because I think this is why I have so many planners. Like when I tell people how many planners I have, they're like, wow. It's just the way my brain works. I have to keep everything separate. That's the only way that I can make this work. So what I decided was I'm gonna continue to use the social media planner, this dashboard layout for my social media planner, but it's only going to be for my social media planner. So meaning tracking what I post on Instagram, tracking what I post on YouTube, tracking what I post on TikTok because now I have a TikTok, tracking what I post on my Ko-Fi because I recently opened a Ko-Fi, which guys, check me out on both these platforms. On Ko-Fi, it mainly opens it because I want to be doing savings challenges, because that's something that I got into at the end of 2025 was I really want to get my finances straight, which I think that's part of what derailed me towards the end of 2025, because when I finally sat down and I like did how can I say it, like a finalization, I guess, or like a summary of my finances, and I realized that I really wasn't where I thought I was, and I was behind. It kind of like put me into this whole spiral. But yeah, anyway, so my social media, the dashboard, that's what I'm deciding to use in here only, is to track my Instagram posts, my YouTube posts, my TikTok posts, my Ko-Fi, and track my growings on these social media platforms here on this dashboard layout. Okay, so and then in the monthly, what I'll probably track is my even though I haven't done it in a while, so Lisa Marie, if you're listening, I apologize. Just my life, I'm trying to catch up. So what I'm planning to do is, I am still part of Creatively Lisa Marie's YouTube loop group. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk, guys. Oh my goodness, the collab YouTube loop. Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with my tongue right now? The YouTube loop group collab videos. I probably said that wrong, but anyway, she has she makes a calendar for us, right? So I already know what videos need to go up, so I'm going to continue to use this calendar for that, so I can know what to post when I need to post it. The same thing for Sarah Lynn Art. She has a Sarah Lynn Art sharing circle. Okay guys, so I got interrupted as usual. I don't even know where I left off. Well, I have it open to the calendar. So I think what I was saying was that with the monthly calendar, I am still planning to track my loop group videos that I do with Creatively Lisa Marie in here, my Sarah Lynn Art sharing circle videos that I do with her, and I most likely will then also post in here, right in here, like what I have to do for my PR teams, because I do have to promote that in social media. So I think I'm gonna continue to use the monthly calendar for that, because I did start to do that towards the end of 2025, and I did really like how that worked out for me, because once again, my memory sucks. So I loved having the fact that I could, just let me open up the calendar and I can see what is coming up, and I don't have to like stress so much. So I think that's what I'm gonna use this for. And then the weekly, like I said, I'm just gonna track my actual posts, my Instagram posts, my YouTube posts, my TikTok posts, my Ko-Fi posts. Over here, I still want to track my what I need to film, what I need to edit, my stats. The only difference is down here, I was keeping track of my PR posts, and I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore here. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to utilize this better, because this is what I decided to do, guys. I decided to use this planner, which is the teacher planner, and it's the planner that I got, that I said that I wanted to keep track of, like, all of my posts. But yeah, I'm gonna scratch. I never even did it. I started this in July of 2025. I kind of did like some notes here of some like shops that I wanted to try, and my beautiful dashboard and decorations from Sarah Lynn Art. Once again, Cynthia 2025. This washi is from Simply Gilded. I did this decoration here. This was from Irish Acres Designs, if I am not mistaken. I hope I am not, but I'm pretty sure this is from Irish Acres Designs when I was part of her PR team. This is from Planner Vida when I was part of his PR team. These boxes are from Mojo Jojo. As you can see, guys, like, I decorated the crap out of this, but I didn't use it. This was using I'm pretty sure this is Porter Art Design, which I believe my code is still active with her, Cynthia 15. I'm not sure. This was also Porter Art Design. And then over here, I kind of like went MIA again, August. That's when I had one of those dashboards there. And then I think I started planning again. Once again, I combined Porter Art Designs with Planner Vida and Mojo Jojo, because these are from Mojo Jojo. And then I did another one using Porter Art Designs and Planner Vida again. I'm pretty sure these dolls are from Planner Vida, and this was from Porter Art Designs. So what I decided to do, guys, and then I don't think I've ever planned in this again. So what I'm planning to do is, let's go back to one that I decorated, because, so what I am planning to do is use this planner as my PR planner. So this is going to be specifically on stuff that I need to post for my PR obligations. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to post, you know, what I posted for what team on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how I'm going to use it, because like I said, guys, this is why I have so many planners, because I tried like this. I think this is one of the things that I've realized with my social media, like, it's like, why is it not working for me? Why is it not working for me? And it was because of that, because I was trying to combine my PR with my social media, and it was just not working for me, guys. It just wasn't. So I had this planner here. I tried to use it for one thing and it did not work out, obviously, because I decorated the crap out of it. I loved the way that I decorated it, but I didn't get to use it because that just wasn't something that was happening for me at the moment. So this is what I decided. So I realized that was what was not working for me in my social media planner. I need to keep everything separate. I need to keep my social media presence as me, as Cynthia NYC, me, my personal social media presence, separate from when I am PRing for a shop. So that's what I decided to do. So this is going to be my PR planner. So in here, I'm going to actually dedicate the time to, you know, set up all my posts for all of my PR shops, whatever sales, whatever promotions, everything that has to happen for my PR responsibilities is going to go into this planner. And then it's going to go into my social media. So if I know that something has to be promoted from my PR responsibilities into my social media, then that's when I schedule it into my social media. So that's how I'm going to use it, guys. And I think this is the best thing that I could have ever thought of, because unfortunately that's just how my brain works. I wish that I can, like, I've talked to so many people where they tell me, oh, I want to use one planner for everything. God bless you, because I cannot. I have tried it so many times. My brain just does not function. It doesn't. As much as I try, it just does not function that way. So with all of that said, that is two planners that I showed you guys. So this planner, which is the teacher layout from Erin Condren, I'm going to use as my PR. The dashboard layout, which now I have this older 2022, which I'm going to use this first. And then this beautiful planner. Oh my gosh, I want to use this one so bad, guys. But I'm gonna have willpower. I'm gonna hold off for my social media. So let's push this to the side. Next, we have my wellness. My wellness has been my planner that has been with me from day one, and it's not going nowhere. I have used it differently from when I started to now. I haven't kept up on it like I want to keep on it, but it is a planner that is truly meaningful to my heart, so it's not going nowhere for that reason. I have this, once again, undated happy planner, and this one says relax, reflect, breathe. And I don't know, I just fell in love with this, guys. I fell in love with this planner. So this is what I mean, like with the mini fitness. Let me pull it out so you guys can see. Okay, so here goes the mini fitness. So you see how it kind of sort of the same layout. So what I might have to do is look into to see if Happy Planner does a wellness mini, because if they do, then if I can no longer find these fitness minis, then I can probably just get a wellness mini and use it the same way. So in my wellness, I like to track. I do sometimes track like my doctor's appointments for my husband, my kids, stuff like that. But mostly, as of lately, I've loved using it just to track my feelings, how I'm feeling, what happened that made me feel good, what happened that made me feel sad, what happened that made me feel angry. So I guess you can kind of call it like a journal, but it's not like a full-blown journal. I just make like a quick note of what happened during the week. You know, it's just like a kind of like a, I don't know, just a quick reflector on what happened. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right, but that's what I've been using it as. And I love to decorate on this, and sometimes I overly decorate on my wellness, but it's okay, because this is kind of like my happy planner. This is the planner that I use, that I want this planner to bring me joy. Like when I come to this planner, I just want to just like dump it all out. Even if it's not joy, even if it's something that I'm sad about, angry about, like whatever, like this is my planner that I want to just come on here and just express myself. I don't know if I would call it a journal, because it's not like I really sit here and talk about my day and whatever. I just give like snippets of what happened during the day. Like, okay, I got happy mail today and that brought me joy, or you know, this happened and it pissed me off, or I expected myself to do this and it didn't happen, or you know, I'm so proud of myself because this week I've done this and that, you know, like that. Like, this is what I use this planner for. So this is my wellness planner. So and I don't know when this planner came out, so I apologize for that, guys. But this is how it looks. I will flip through the monthlies real quick. So this one says, quiet the mind and the soul will speak. And then this is the next month. Let it come, let it go, let it flow. Relax, reflect, breathe. Then we have how you speak to yourself matters. Find delight in the simple joys. Your day is as good as your mindset. Oh my gosh, how true is that? Be kind to yourself, which I think that's my major problem. Allow your inner light to shine, and that's my problem as well. Life is a matter of balance, which, oh my goodness, if this planner is not talking to me, it's okay to do what is best for you. You deserve peace. And again, slow down, deep breath, start again. Hello. And yeah, present over perfect. Guys, I mean, I can't even say how perfect all these dashboards are for me right now, because every single dashboard seriously talks to me right now. So this is going to be my wellness planner for 2026. And what I've been doing is, for my monthly, I've just been seriously just collaging it up. And I've been using Crafty Planner Queen, which her monthly junk journal subscription. I've been part of her subscription for this past year, for 2025, a part of her subscription, and I'm continuing it for 2026. I really enjoy doing that. And I don't even do nothing here, guys. If I do have videos posted on my YouTube, if you guys would like to check it out, I literally just take her monthly junk journal subscription and I just like blow this all up. I like do a whole big collage, and maybe I'll put one or two boxes, because I feel like I could leave 1 or 2 boxes if I need to like make keep track of like certain events that's gonna come through the month. But honestly, I haven't even used it. But I like to keep like 1, 2, or maybe the max 3 boxes, but then everything else, like, I junk journal the crap out of this monthly, and it's what has been bringing me joy, and I'm going to continue doing it because I just love doing it. So that, mi gente, is my wellness planner for 2026. Okay, let's keep it pushing. For my budget planner, I was using Christina. I started using Christina Loves Planning. I've been using her planner for 2025. I first purchased this, I think I purchased it like in July or June. She had like a half off sale on this planner, and I was like, you know what, let me try it. Because before that, I was using Fancy Plans Co. in my mini also. But I seen her planner. I'm just gonna go to let's just go to January, because I need to do this anyway. So this is how it looks. She does have a 2026 planner that is available now. I didn't purchase it because since I purchased this halfway through the year, I have the whole January through June in here, and I'm just gonna redate it because that's what I do. I'm not gonna put stuff to get lost. I'm gonna put stuff to use. I don't know how I'm gonna cover this up yet. Maybe I'll do like one of Sarah Lynn Art dashboards, and I'll put one there to cover this 2025 calendar, because this is no longer in existence. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I know some of you guys like go hard on putting your names on all of your planners. I sometimes do it, I sometimes don't. Maybe I should decorate this and maybe put my name, but as you can see, we're already on January 4th and I haven't done any of my planners, so let's see where that takes us. Here, I could easily just put a 2026 over this, and I could just set up this as a yearly. I just don't know how I would use this exactly. Maybe I could set up my yearly goals, like my monthly goals in each. I don't know. I gotta think about how I want to use this. I didn't think about it in 2025 because, like I said, when I got this planner, I got it halfway through, so I didn't even bother with the first half of the page. Okay, so then here we have bill tracker. I did put this. I think most of this is pretty much still all of my, yeah, all of it is still pretty much my bills. I think I did use one of my friction pens where I can erase this. So if I need to update it, I can update it, and I could just easily cover this with 2026. My car maintenance, I never got to update this, which I am happy I didn't. Even though I can still, I have all my receipts for what I spent on my car maintenance for 2025. So actually, I don't think it was that much, even though I did go through a lot of crap with my car this year. But I could probably use half of this for 2025 and put the other for 2026. I think I might do that. I might go backtrack. I have, like I said, I have all my receipts. And this is another reason why I loved this planner, because for all of this, I had like different inserts. So I found this planner and it was like everything was in this one planner. And I was like, oh my goodness, it killed so much planners for me. Like, and this, you know, opened up time for me because I had a goals planner, and then I had the mini budget from Fancy Plans Co. in my mini planner, and then I had separate bill trackers, and then it's like I had separate inserts for everything, and then I was able to get this one planner and it combined everything for me, so it made it so much easier. So anyway, with all of that said, I might go ahead and still do that. I might go ahead and I do have all my receipts. Like I said, I keep it like in a little plastic envelope. So I might just go ahead and go in here and do all my 2025 car maintenance, everything that what happens. All the receipts do have my mileage, the service, the cost, and all that crap. Then here you have notes. So here we go to January. So this blank dashboard here, I've been using Sarah Lynn Art dashboards to decorate this, and what I've been doing is just setting up my goals, what I accomplished the previous month, and oh my gosh, I can't even remember, guys. Let me flip to one and see if I can remember. So, and that's not a good one because I didn't even fill that one in. Okay, so needs improvement, accomplishments, and then monthly review. That's what it is. So I would track those three here. Needs improvement, what I need to improve from the previous month, my accomplishments, what I did accomplishment, and then my monthly review. So that's what I was doing that for. Then this is the monthly overview. Now Christina Loves Planning does have like a whole calendar herself. So what I was doing is following her calendar here. That's what I was doing here. And then the weekly plan, this is where I had a whole separate planner for my weekly goals, guys. So now I eliminated that planner, and now I'm using her weekly plan here for my weekly plans. So that's what I do here. I do my weekly goals in my weekly plan. Then let's see, guys, hold on. Then you have task goals list. So if you are a chick that loves to just list a whole bunch of tasks, this is your jam. I honestly don't usually fill up the whole thing because I think partially because I have just so many planners, and then I have my to-do list here, right? That I don't get to fill this up. But I think that going forward, what I might do is just, because my thing is my brain, the way, and that's why I also have these random notes back here, because when something pops into my head, it's like I have to write it down. If I don't write it down, it's gone. It's gone. So I think what I'm gonna do is, because if I'm being honest, I normally check on my planners when I'm sitting at my desk here, like I'm doing it with you guys, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is, going forward, is I am gonna use these as brain dumps. So like literally write everything down, everything that pops into my brain, everything that I can think of, everything is gonna go here. And then what I'm gonna do is then separate it into its individual planners, right? So in here is tasks that I know that I need to do, right? So then the tasks from here, then I separate them into my individual planners. Like, okay, this has to go into my catch all, like if it has something to do with my kids' school or something for the house, or you know, like I start separating everything. It's just the way that my brain works, guys. This might be a lot for some of you guys, but it's just, unfortunately, that's just the way it works for me. Then we have the bill tracker here. I love this. I love this, love this, love this. And then here, I actually then monitor the bills that need to be paid, and then I track it per paycheck. I get paid bi-weekly, unfortunately, so I make sure that, you know, I track my paychecks, and then within that paycheck, what bills from here need to get paid. So that's how I use this. And then I do write here important dates, because if there's important dates that I know I need to spend money on, then of course we need to make sure that we are budgeting it for, right? Then the expense tracker. I have to get so much better at this, guys, because I think this is where I slacked off. I think this is where I got into trouble too, like towards the end of 2025, is because I wasn't really heavy on this. I was not paying attention. Like I was just buying, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was buying compared to what's coming in. And that's what threw me off track. So yes, this is my expense tracker. I definitely need to go in here and track my expenses every day. And then we have sinking funds, and I do have certain sinking funds. So there were certain sinking funds I was coming in here and I was tracking on a monthly basis. I have more sinking funds than what it allows here, but what I've been tracking here is the ones that I feel like are most important, like on my top 8, because you get 8 here. And honestly, I mean, depending on how much you put into your sinking fund, you could split this in half. So that's what I was doing. Like I was splitting it in half. So I was putting like 2 sinking tracks into one. Because honestly, I mean, unless you're bowling in a way that I don't know, but I know I can't. So I was able to split it up into 2, because I wasn't able to put into each sinking fund as much that it was take up all these spaces. Then we have a credit card tracker, which right now, I have 1, 2, 3 credit cards that I owe to, but no, I'm lying, 4. Yes, I went from only being on 2 credit cards to 4, but 1 is being paid off completely by the end of this month. The other one is also going to be paid off completely by the end of the month. So I'm still going to have these 2. Like I have these 2 credit cards that have been the death of me. And it's because it's purposely done, because like this is where I struggle, guys. I emotionally shop, right? So this is where I've gotten into trouble before. Oh, I'm lying. I have a 5th one, but that 5th one is like it's the same amount every month, and it's literally $16.46. That's what it is every month. So I really don't consider that, because I don't add to it. Like that credit card for some reason is one that I've been able to maintain. So it's like I owe that amount and I'm not gonna add to it. And that's where I get my and I actually use that for my shampoo. I use Wen for my, okay, I'm like going into like extra than the freaking planner lineup. But anyway, I use Wen for my shampoo, guys. And once you go Wen, you never go back. I personally love it. So I get my Wen from QVC. And when I purchase my Wen, they split it into 5 easy payments. So that's what I owe on it. And that's all that I owe on it. So once I pay that off, then I assess what I have left. And then if I need to buy another shampoo, I buy another shampoo. And then sometimes I buy like their conditioner, their mousse, like, but you know, I like make sure to budget everything in. Let's just say that. That's one thing, that's one card that I budgeted in. But yeah, that's it. So I'm paying off one small card that I actually used to buy my son's coat for his birthday, which that I don't count an expense because that's something he needed. And I had half the money already in cash from my savings challenges. And so that's getting paid off at the end of the month. Then the other one, I did go ahead and buy myself some clothes, which I desperately needed, guys, because yeah, I was like, yeah, I did buy myself some clothes, but then my husband blessed me and said, you know what, I'm gonna give you $500 to go buy clothes. So guess what, that's gonna get paid. And then yeah, then I'm left again with the 2 credit cards that are freaking killing me, which is Amazon, and then I have 1 credit card that has a high interest, but it's the one I have on my wallet, and it's the one, you know, it's so easy when you go to the stores and you just hit your wallet and there goes the purchase. But anyway, let's just continue on the planner lineup because I feel like I am talking out my butt here. So we have the credit card tracker. So all of that to say that I really don't have much to track here. Thank goodness, because I'm trying to not use my credit cards as much. Then we have the debt tracker. I do have 3 personal loans and then my car loan, which that's what I'm trying to really work on, because if I was to be able to get rid of some of these personal loans, oh my goodness, how my finances would change. So I am hoping, I am praying that in 2026 this changes. And you know, I'm trying to work with my husband, because at the same time it's like I got into these problems because of me. So one thing that I can tell you guys about finances is that you can be let out, right? So let's say that my husband was to go and say like, you know what, I'm gonna give you the money to pay it out, but I need to learn how to control my habits. So it's not about getting out of the debt, because you can get out of debt, but if you don't control your habits, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go right back into the debt. So this is why I am where I am, because I need to learn how to control myself. And a lot, like I just said, a lot of the problems is that I am an emotional shopper. Like I need to learn how to get over that. So that's why I'm like, at the same time, I'm like willing to go through the struggle, because I need to feel this. I need to feel this struggle that I'm going through in order to come out of this. Because if I don't go through what I'm going through, then I have a feeling that I'm never gonna learn. I'm not gonna know what this feeling is. Like I can't look for the easy way out. Like I got myself into this trouble. I need to learn how to handle it. I need to go through this pain. I need to go through this suffering that I'm going through right now and learn from it and know that it's gonna end up being okay. But I'm gonna learn from the experience. Yeah, it's difficult as hell right now. I'm stressed. I'm overwhelmed. Like my anxiety is through the roof all the time. But at the same time, I put myself through the troubles that I'm in right now. So I have to learn from my experiences. So there I go once again, guys, talking on the soapbox, as many of us say. Then we have this Afterpay tracker, which this, guys, right here helped me so much, because this was one of my major problems. That pay 4 and 4, guys, oh my goodness, that thing had me by a chokehold. So over here we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this helped me so much, because in my mind I was like, you know what, if I go, I need to keep it at this 6, okay, which this it's still too much, okay, for pay 4 and 4 is still too much. But in my mind I was like, all right, if I go over this 6, then I can't do it. I need to completely pay off one of these pay 4 and 4s before I add another one. Like this helped me so much, because at one point I honestly lost track, because it's so easy for you to go shopping and be like, oh yeah, let me just split it in 4. But do you sit there and you add up everything that you owe? It's because it's so easy to just say, oh no, you know, just take a little bit of it. But that little bit adds up. So this right here helped me so much. This was like an eye-opener for me. So this helps me, because if I already see that I'm already at this 6, then I don't go into another pay 4 and 4 until I pay off another one. And yes, the 6 is still a lot and it's not good, but this has controlled me from spending also. Then you have a subscription. This is another one that we sometimes forget about. When you start subscribing here and you start subscribing there and you start, and yes, me personally, I'm such a supportive person, guys. I love to support everybody. Like, it's just me. It's just who I am. But once you start adding up these $3 here, $7 there, $2 there, like that starts adding up. So yeah, this is another thing that I had to review and control in my budget. And then there's some subscriptions. It's like, are you really using that subscription? Because if you paying like this person or this not this person, I'm sorry, if you're paying this company $10 a month, like really, how much of that subscription are you using? So that's another thing we need to look at, because all of that starts adding up. And then you have your paycheck tracker here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I get paid bi-weekly, so this is more than enough for me. But you do get 5 weeks. So this is what I was using for my budget / goals planner, and it was working for me in 2025. Did I use it as I intended to? No, not really. But you know, 2026 is a whole new year, and yeah, I needed to do this video because I need to get into my planners and start setting stuff up, because tomorrow is January 5th, and yeah, I need to get the ball rolling. Let me see, what else do we have left? Okay, next we have these here. This is weeks that I had got from the Angel Shop. Now, when I ordered this, I was using the weeks to kind of like a pre-planner, like a YouTube pre-planner planner. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I don't think that I'm even gonna step into this right now. I love this planner. I even got the leopard jelly cover. This is the black caviar, I think she calls it. Like, I love, like, look how gorgeous this is, and it has the rose golds. Like, it's freaking gorgeous, and I want to use it so bad, but where I am in my life right now is like, I am not going to I'm not gonna stress myself out right now. It's undated, as you guys can see, so I am not in a rush to use it. Okay, it's completely undated. You get like lined pages here, you get some dark grid pages here, then you get your monthlies, then you get the weeks here, and then you get some blank pages at the back. Like, I love the planner. I love the way that it feels. I love the cover. I love everything about this, but I just feel like I'm not ready to use it right now. So this one is just, I have it, but it's staying to the side. Okay, my faith planner. I'm using this Happy Planner, Annie, how you say this, Gwilly Faith Layout Planner. I seen this planner and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it. I just have to have it. I love this floral design. I love the green disc, even though I'm pretty sure I am not going to use this. I am such a metal girl. I'll probably use still my rose gold disc that I have, the expander ones. You guys have seen me use this like so many times. The perpetual planner I use for my monthly scripture reading. This is the, oh my gosh guys, this planner is just so gorgeous. And if you have not seen my cover for my faith planner, it's this one. This is the Nautique planner. This planner cover is not going nowhere, like nowhere. I need to clean it. I just realized that. But guys, this planner, this cover, it's like, you know how people go change, I'm personally one of those, like I need to change my covers all the time. But this cover, I am nowhere close to being sick of it. Like, she's not going nowhere. So in here, I keep my faith planner, and then I keep half of the faith, my scripture, my faith planner, and half of my wellness. So the wellness planners that I showed you, half of it is going to go in here. And then this is my scripture. So this is July. This is a July from, which I'm going to have extra, July 2025 to December 2026. So I'm just going to go to, let's just go to January, guys, because we're already here. So this is January. Okay. This is the month. And in my monthly calendar, I usually just put something that I'm grateful for each day. Then here is where I write my scripture writing for each day. I usually just decorate this. I do write my scripture on the heart. I usually just decorate all of this. Here, I've been switching it up. I've been tracking my devotional, my prayer, and my, I was doing Bible study, but I recently changed it to something else. I can't remember what it is because that's how off track I have been, guys. Prayers and praises, I do write in here who I want to pray for and my praises. So that is how the layout looks for that. Then we have February. Consider the lilies, Luke 12:27. Like, how gorgeous is this planner? Oh my goodness, guys. Like, just look at it. And I was like, it's perfect. Faith can move mountains. Then we have May. Then we have June. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, James 1:17. And then we have this beautiful dashboard here for July. Then we have August. Then we have September. Renew, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Songs 51:10. And we have this other beautiful dashboard, give it all to God. And then we have November, and then we have December, grace and peace. I mean, I completely fell. I even look at the inner of this cover, guys. Like, this is so freaking gorgeous, so gorgeous. So this is going to be my scripture writing planner. Now, I know you've seen this. This I purchased off of Creatively Lisa Marie and one of her D-Stash. So if you're part of her membership, she has like a D-Stash sale on her for her members only. And when I purchased it at first, I had no idea what I was going to use it for. This is just like a straight up journal, guys. But one thing that I realized when I was doing my faith planner was that I was using, let me just go to it because I doubt that I have. So I had this section here, right? It was daily prayers. So I was using this horizontal planner from Happy Planner, as you guys can see, is undated, as my daily prayer. But what was happening with this was that I felt sometimes I was doing my daily prayer and I wanted to write more than this allowed me to write. Like, I felt like my daily prayer was more of a, yes, it was my daily prayer, but it was also kind of like me journaling and my time being spent with God and giving him my praises and, you know, asking him for what I need and, you know, just like my personal journal with him, like my time with him. And I felt like sometimes I felt really constricted because this was just not enough for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this for my prayer journal. So I was like, so this is what I have in mind for this. So now I'm going to use this for my prayer journal for 2026. So I'm going to date it. I'll probably most likely decorate it because that's just who I am. And when I go in here daily, which like I said, I'm already slacking because we're January 4th and I haven't done anything. I'm going to come in here and do my daily prayer / journal. I think this is going to just give me that ease that I was missing. Like, I literally, one thing with me is I can easily feel overwhelmed. Like, my anxiety goes through the roof very easily. So with this, I know that that won't happen, because even if I need to, like, I'm writing over here and I need to go over here, and heck, maybe one day I'll even need to use a third page. Like, there's no restriction here. I'm going to use my time and decorate these pages, and I'm going to go ahead and use this as my prayer journal. So I am so freaking excited for this. Like, oh, so happy that I came up with this. Then what else do we have in here? Oh, guys, hold on. Since we're in here, so that's going to go for my daily prayer. Then the only other thing I'm going to use is this James Method scripture memory. I'm still going to keep this in here because this was working for me. What didn't work was me not doing what I was supposed to do. That's going to keep in here. I did have this section here, scriptures, where if I was, you know, when I was reading the Bible, or I was reading the Bible app and there were scriptures that would come up to me, I was just writing like random scriptures here. I'm going to keep that here. And then the next thing that I had was the Bible study. I was trying my hardest to use this for the Bible study, but I felt like this was also not working for me. I tried really, really hard. So that's when this comes into play. So Christina Loves Planning came out with this notebook. Okay, so talking about her planners, her 2025 planners was a little bit different than her 2026 planners in that you cannot use these covers. So I had these covers from a 2025 planner, which she came out with notebooks because she knew that people had these covers, right? And she didn't want the covers to go to waste. So she came out with a notebook where we can interchange the covers for. So that's what these are for. And we even have bookmarks. So my plan is to use this notebook as my Bible study. I don't know. I just, and there's nothing special to this, guys. It's just a lined notebook. But I just feel like having the lined notebook and not having all these restrictions. So let me just go ahead and flip it. So see, it's just like a plain lined notebook, guys. And this paper quality, when I tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. So this is just a plain notebook. Plain lined notebook. So I just feel like, once again, not having this kind of like restriction, I could just come in here and do my Bible study as I please. I'm still new to all of this. I have no idea what I am doing, but at least with a lined notebook, I know that I can rearrange it to however works best for me. Like, I know we're supposed to have, you know, the keywords and the observation and the application and stuff like that, but I can, at least with an open layout like this, I can do it however is best for me. That's just the way I'm thinking of it. I think I was trying too much with having it constricted this way. I don't know, it just didn't work for me, guys. So I have this notebook here, so I'm gonna try this. So this is gonna be my Bible study notebook with my interchangeable covers. This is going to be my prayer journal. And then we have my scripture writing, which is the Happy Planner. And okay, so that is that. The only one that we have left is, one second. Okay, so the only one we have left is my catch-all planner, which, if you guys have been here for a few years, you already know I always get my catch-all planner from Fancy Plans Co. So she always gives us this 5 productivity tips. We have this current vibe, working for the lifestyle I promised myself. You always get like a cute little like postcard. So let's go ahead and open it. Let me take everything out. Hold on. Okay, so we have this beautiful pen, which I'm so happy she sent this, because I had a black one from her before and I messed it up, and now I have another one. I love how these Fancy Plans Co. pens write. Then she always gives you disc, because she sends you like the complete setup to set up your planner. So you have this pen loop here in white. Then we have this magnetic today strip. Let me just take it out so you guys can see. This was her 2026 planner. So you see how there's these magnetic strips here. So you would just put it like that on your page. And then you have this quote post-it notes. These are post-it notes that says quote, and you could put your favorite quote here for the day. Then we have here, she switched this up this year. Let me go ahead and take these out. These are like, this is just one, yeah, this is one sticker. So you have some check marks, exclamation marks, these asterisks, circle, X, the money sign and at, circle, icon, dot stickers. So you get a sheet of that. Let me just start putting all these cute little accessories. This I freaking love. This is like a little, I guess, dashboard, bookmark, dashboard thingy. It says plans, I am doing my best, and that's enough. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, so let's put this back in here. And then you have 1 month of dates. Then we have, this is new also. Let's go ahead and open this up. And I believe she still has these 2026 planner box available. So we have 2026, it says discipline, the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. And then you have a 2026 calendar here. So freaking cool. Oh, and then she gives you, oh, this I didn't even realize that this came with it. So hold up, guys. We're about to do a quick little setup. So this is actually a little envelope. Yeah, we could put the 2026 here. Slide this in. And then slide this in. Wow, how cool is that? That is so freaking cool. And then we'll just go ahead and snap this into our planner. So let's put that. I'm gonna put this all back in here just to keep it safe for now until I can figure out how I'm going to plan everything. Because once I'm finished with this video, which is, I have a feeling, super duper long, because I kind of went into my soapbox edition. I'm gonna try and set up some stuff, at least what I know that I need for tomorrow. Oh, and then she gave us this, I'm not even gonna open this. This is like a vellum type. It says 2026, and we could put this on the front of our planners. This is super cool too. Then this is probably the perpetual planner. Let's go ahead and open this up because I am not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is the perpetual planner. And I was using this one, I was intentionally using in my catch-all to keep track of the meals that we would have for dinner, which that went downhill. But for 2026, I'm hoping that that gets better, because me and my husband are kind of like sort of on the same page right now when it comes to having our meals in order. Because let me tell you, when you prep your meals, guys, and you have like a meal plan for the week, it makes so much of a difference. Because this eating out stuff is not cool. I mean, yeah, nobody wants to cook, right? Because cooking takes time, and then cleaning and all of that. It's easy to order out because you eat and you just trash. But eating out is not cheap, guys. And then you get this cover. I believe, if I remember correctly, there was choices of a cover. So we get this hard, really good quality, clear back and front, and this vellum that says 2026, and then every sunrise is a second chance to shine. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot wait to set this up. Oh my goodness. So that is the cover. You know what? I'm not going to fight with this on camera to put it away. I'm just going to put it to the side. And then this is the planner that I always get. So it says 2026. The planner belongs to. And we have, every year she does switch it up a little bit. I love the polka dot rim. I love it. I'm always gonna get the polka dot rim. So here we have the very plain Jan. This is the month. And then this is the weekly. This is my first time getting where the top part has this graph. And then we have this over here. It's like a big checklist. I don't know how I'm loving it, guys. I wanted to try something new for 2026. I am not sure I am loving it. I'm gonna be honest, now that I have it here in person. But we have it. We're gonna try it. And now I know. And I know I have extras of the plain. But I did want to try the different format. Like, it always was here, and now I moved it to here. And now we have like this check form here. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna play with it. I think maybe, yeah. I'm always over here trying to find something new, and I am just like not sure now. But it's all about trying different things, right? So that's how the week looks. All the monthlies though, and then you have always a notes pages on the back, and then you have the plain with the month here. She has also a whole bunch of different layouts available. So this is not the only layout that there is. I should have looked up the layout name that I ordered, because that does matter. I know this is the lines vertical, but this is the lines vertical. It's called something else. It's not just line vertical. But anyway, that is my catch-all planner for 2026. And in this planner, guys, I track anything that has to do with my home. So cleaning, groceries, anything that has to do with my younger son's school, because he's still in high school. My older one is college. I don't track his stuff unless it's like tracking like his games and stuff like that. Sometimes I put that in here. But anything that has to do with home, and then pretty much it's a catch-all. So I put everything that happens within a day here. So I end up combining everything that happens, like anything with social media, anything with my appointments, anything with like I said, my kids, my home, everything comes into this one planner. But mostly I use it for my home, because I like to keep track of things that I'm doing at home, and then my son's school. And when he gets out of school, then I most likely will be like a home planner for me to track of like what I am doing in the house. But yeah, that is it, mi gente. That is my 2026 planner lineup. I am looking around. I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. I showed you guys all the planners. Oh, I lied. There is one more planner, guys. The peanut butter and taco planner. This was my 2025 planner. I was so freaking proud of this thing. So proud. And then I just completely fell off. I think I fell off in like I don't even remember. What was it, August? Yeah, I completely fell off. I love the planner though, and I love to read. One thing I noticed though was that when I was doing personal development, I enjoyed it more than reading nonfiction and fantasy and romance. And not to say that I don't enjoy reading that stuff, but I also realized that I am that person that I love to read personal development and books that will help me learn, educate myself. I am more interested in those books than just the fantasy and the romance and the nonfiction. So I think this year I'm just gonna, try to do a little bit of both, but make sure that I keep my books that I'm doing my personal development on, and books that are making me grow and in parts that I want to grow. For example, my finances, productivity, procrastination, balancing my life, like stuff like that. I'm gonna concentrate on those that will help me improve my life, and entirely more than just reading just random books, because that's just where I am in my life. And I think that's where I went wrong in 2025. Like, I tried to join like book clubs and read books with everybody else, but it wasn't books. Like, yes, I love to enjoy reading those type of books, but it wasn't books it wasn't what I needed at the moment. And I was forcing myself to read these books because I loved being part of a book club and discussing and stuff like that. But I can't do that no more. Like, that's what 2026 has brought to my life, is I have to do things that bring me joy. I have to do things that improve me, that make me move forward in the way that I want to move forward. So this is another planner that is going to come with me in 2026. As usual, I ordered this late. as I did in 2025. So I'm not expected to get this until the end of January, which is okay though, because I did start reading a book, which I don't have it near me. If I had it near me, I would show you right now. But it's fine because I'm also a slow reader because of everything that I have going on in my life. So I'm also tracking. I'm using a notebook, guys. I'm not gonna show you guys. This is a notebook that I use. This is the Stylogy I got from Amazon. This is the A6. I had got this cover. This is the Moterm cover. I got it from Amazon also. And then I put, if you guys don't know, I love Mickey. So I was lucky enough to get this Angel Shop Mickey pen, Mickey Mouse pen. So that's what I have here for 2026. And what I was doing with this was, my memory sucks. So on a daily basis, I was going in here. I'll show you guys really quick. I was going in here and writing down everything that I was doing during the day. Okay. That also went downhill because just 2025 was just, guys, it was hard. Okay. But for 2026, I am planning to pick this back up because this was helping me a lot, because I have so many planners, right? It's like, how do you keep track? Well, this is how I was keeping track. I was coming in here every day and writing everything that I did throughout the day. And then I would take time out in the weekend and I will update all my planners. And guess what? I didn't have to struggle with what, like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Because I had it all written down in this one little notebook. And all I did was write little things and it would like spark my memory. Like, I literally would just write like one word, like backyard with babe, for example. And I already knew, like, okay, I remember what we did in the backyard with babe. Like, you know, so it's like, that's what I do to be able to track my planners. But anyway, I could do that in another video, mi gente. The plan of the plan of this video was for me to show you guys my 2026 planner lineup. This is my 2026 planner lineup. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm here for all your suggestions, your tips as usual. Let me know how many planners you have. I didn't even count, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we have 11 planners total this year so far. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but that I can see off the top of my head, I think it's 11. But yeah, 11 planners for 2026. They all have my life separated into their individual planners. I'm gonna let you guys go now, because if you was to see the mess that I have right now, it's driving me crazy. And I need to plan for tomorrow, because I am filming this on Sunday and work starts tomorrow, and I still have to plan my work planner. I still have to plan my fitness, which I'm starting up tomorrow. I have a whole new workout program, which I'm excited about. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you so much. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how many planners you have. How does your brain work? Are you able to manage everything into one planner, or are you like me and you need to separate everything? And yeah, I will keep you updated. I don't know, I would love for this TV media journal to come back with me. I do want that other week's planner to come with me again for 2026, but right now I just can't. Those are gonna have to take the back burner for right now. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys, to all my new subscribers. Thank you. I hope you like, comment. I hope you subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope you enjoy my craziness. I can be a little bit off the chart sometimes. But yeah, mi gente, I will check you out the next time. And I don't even know when this video is gonna go up. Like I said, I filmed this January 4th. I'm so behind on my videos, guys. I have so many videos to put up to you guys, and I just have not. But it's gonna come up. When it's gonna come up, I don't know. But I appreciate you guys, and we will check each other out the next time. Adios.